A dense fog rolled over the forgotten town of Raventon, where no birds sang and no wind dared to blow after midnight. Inside an abandoned mansion at the edge of the forest, Professor Adrian Cole, once a respected historian, now sat surrounded by ancient scrolls, candles, and symbols drawn in blood. For 10 years, he had searched for one thing, the Book of Umbra. A cursed manuscript rumored to grant power beyond human limits. He wanted revenge on the people who mocked his life's work and ruined his career. Finally, he had found it. Adrian whispered the ancient chant. Obscurum lumen, de mihi potestatem. The candles flickered blue, shadows crawled up the walls like living serpents, and the air froze. A whisper answered him. A voice so cold it burned. I can give you everything you desire. But nothing comes without a price. A dark figure appeared, half human, half smoke, its eyes glowing like burning coal. Adrian, trembling yet hungry for power. He said, I accept. I give whatever it takes. The entity smiled. Remember your words. From that night, everything changed. Adrian could hear thoughts, move objects, and twist reality to his will. He exposed his rivals, humiliated them, and soon became a global sensation, the man who knew the unknown. But something darker grew inside him. Each time he used his power, a part of his reflection disappeared, first his eyes, then his shadow, and finally his smile. People who angered him began to vanish mysteriously. He told himself it was coincidence. Until one night, he found his own name written on the last page of the Book of Umbra, in blood. He tore through his mansion, searching for answers. The walls seemed to breathe. A voice echoed, the same whisper from the night of the ritual. Every soul you destroyed was a piece of your own. You traded humanity for vengeance. Adrian screamed, No. I didn't know. The shadow replied, Ignorance doesn't change the contract. The candles blew out. The room fell into pitch black. Suddenly, dozens of faces appeared in the darkness, the people he had harmed. Their eyes hollow, their mouths whispering. You took our light, now we take yours. A storm erupted inside the house. Books flew, glass shattered, and the shadows consumed him entirely. When dawn broke, the mansion stood silent again. Only a burnt mark remained where Adrian Cole once stood. A mark shaped like an open eye. Months later, a young researcher discovered the ruins of the mansion. Among the ashes lay the Book of Umbra, untouched by fire. As she picked it up, the first page whispered softly. Knowledge is power, but power without mercy becomes destruction. The girl froze, then closed the book and buried it deep in the ground. For the first time in years, a ray of sunlight touched the forest of Raventon. When you chase power born of darkness, it always comes to collect its debt, and that debt is your soul.